Hi, I'm Mike Thompson.
Hi, I'm Alex Thompson.
If you've seen the first fire pit video where we showed you the proof of concept of making a fire pit out of a 9-inch pie pan, awesome. This video is going to focus on how we made the rest of this so that we have this really nice portable fire pit. We woke up this morning and it was below 60 degrees. Fall is officially upon us. So now is the time to start thinking about making your own fire pits. Let me show you how we did it. So the collar that I promised I'd show you is made out of 24 segments, which means each one only occupies 15 degrees, and so each of these is a 7.5 degree bevel. Now, that was really tough to set, and you'll see here in a second why that becomes an issue. But cutting them is fairly simple. Cut one, leave the saw the same, use the previous one as a template, flip it over, and cut it again. And you can see right here how the error gets magnified. I need to be able to fit a piece in there. So you can see that my 7.5 degree angle was not quite right. And I figured that would be the case, but I've got a neat little trick here I'll show you in a second that I'll clean this up with. Fewer segments, of course, would be better because the fewer cuts you make, the smaller your error is going to be. But it's pretty close. And you can see here with a half circle that this tiny little gap's about 1/8 of an inch. And these segments are 5 inches wide. So it's a very small angle. And so what I could do is just sand these off like so, right there, and it probably wouldn't be noticeable, but I'm going to make it even less noticeable by cutting it in quarters like so, and sanding off quarter segments. So I'll glue this one together and then sand it. And of course, a little line of glue. And then if you've seen any of my other videos like this, you know that I use masking tape to hold it together temporarily. Get them all lined up, and there's the wonderful tape. And it works extremely well. So now with this quarter segment, you can see here that I've got about 0.19 inches to cut off there. And I should be about 5 inches long. Nope. Oh, that's right, I've already trimmed them again. So I'm 4 3/4. So, of course, we'll take the inverse tangent of this, and it's going to give us our little answer. And it comes out to be 2.29 degrees. Now, of course, that's the half angle, so I need to divide that by 2. And so every edge needs to get sanded by 1.14 degrees, and you can see that it glued up quite nicely, and all the segments appear about the same. Now, I'll check my table to be 0 because the floor may not be level, and the blade is 75. And now I bevel these at 15 degrees because I only have 12 segment stand, whereas I had a 24 segment collar. So each segment's 4 1/4. Didn't quite line up the first time. Second time's much better. So I'll go ahead and rip these strips 4 1/4 inches wide on the wide side, and then cut them down to 22 inches long, 3 at a time. Like I said, I only needed 12, so it was a lot less cutting than before. And then the magical clamping method once again. But this was really cool. So check out this trick. I don't remember when it was I came up with this right here, but it's a lot of fun. So make segmented panels whenever you can. And roll it up. And do it again. And outside edges. And roll it up. Just like so. And then a little bit more tape. And then, of course, I'll finish it off with a band clamp. But these joints fit perfectly. The digital angle gauge really helped on the table saw. And now, I'll give it some stain once it dries and put it all together. And there's a nice little access panel here on the side where we can fit the propane tank inside the base down here. Well, you can see that really wasn't all that difficult. You can definitely do it yourself. Don't be afraid to try. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm Mike Thompson.
And I'm Alex Thompson.
Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. Hey, does Nana have any marshmallows or something?